Nama Buddha, Nama Dhamma, Nama Sangha. Nama Buddha, Nama Dhamma, Nama Sangha. Nama Buddha, Nama Dhamma, Nama Sangha. Good morning, everyone. It's good to meet you again. Recently, I have a serious allergy, and so my voice is not normal. Especially today, I need to try my best to organize my thoughts in order to talk. I will do my best to talk for a certain time, maybe 20 minutes. From today, I wanted to start to discuss Sutra with you. This sutra is very, very popular or very important in Buddhism. Every day, almost every temple, every Buddhist organization, whenever we have retreats or special events, or sometimes even when we have a certain kind of a ceremony, we may use Sutra as a kind of contents to chant. Why we chant Sutra? Because this is the essence of Buddha's teaching. If we are able to understand the meaning of the Sutra, basically you understand the teaching of a Buddha already. Sometimes we may able to say that you don't have to study other sutras. Yeah. It includes all kinds of contents, especially related with very profound Dhamma contents, or very important practices that relate to meditation. Normally, we will use very short name, Sutra, to name this sutra. But actually, based on the original name, we should pronounce Prajna Paramita Sutra. Okay, and this sutra is part of Prajna Paramita Sutra. Maha means big, huge. Prajna Paramita Sutra. And this sutra is so huge. And today in a library, if you wanted to read it, maybe it requires months or years. Yeah. Somehow, this Sutra is one section, one paragraph of this Prajna Paramita Sutra. And this part of the sutra actually can represent Prajna Paramita Sutra. So that is the heart of this sutra. So there are different titles, names for this sutra, because this is the essence of Prajna Paramita Sutra. In Chinese translation, there are only 260 some words, very short. In English, still very short. But we consider that it's very, very important for all Buddhists to chant, to recite, to learn, to use this sutra as a way of to understand Buddha's teaching, also as a way to improve our practices. In Chinese translation, basically we can find 7 translations in China. Okay. 7 translations. And today in China, we use Venerable Xuanzhuang's translation. It's very popular. Venerable Xuanzhuang was in Tang Dynasty. He went to India for 18 years and learned Buddhism over there, then back to China. He translated the Sutra. Then we feel it's easy to chant, to use it. So nowadays, it's very popular in Chinese Buddhist temples or centers. In English, I also discovered there are several translations in English already. Basically, I'm going to use Venerable Tina Han's translation in English because his translation was the first translation that I read a long time ago. After you read his translation, for somehow, some reason, you feel you attached to it. So today I feel let's use his translation. Of course, you still can study other translations. Okay? So there are several translations in English too. It's very convenient for us to compare the translations. Also, one of the reasons that why I use Venerable Tina Han's translation because I can easily compare his translation with Venerable Xuanzhuang's translation. Because I believe Venerable Tina Han, he's a Vietnamese Buddhist monk. I believe he understood Chinese. He could read Chinese. Because I met one senior monk a long time ago in Houston from Vietnam. And he read Chinese sutras at our temple. They say in their generation, they all have to study Chinese in those days. And so it's easier for me to compare his translation with the Venerable Xuanzhuang's translation in Chinese. It's convenient for me, so I can use these two translations for this talk. When we talk about the name of the sutra, Prajna, Paramita, this is a Sanskrit words. Prajna means wisdom. Okay. And Paramita means going to another shore, or perfection, or accomplishment. There are several meanings. Paramita. 6 paramitas. Okay. Today is a Prajna Paramita, a way to accomplish wisdom. Okay. But why we don't use wisdom in Chinese or in English to name this sutra? If we say we wanted to translate the sutra, actually in China we can translate 智慧. In English we can use wisdom. But somehow the translator did not use this term 智慧 or wisdom. Because today, after we study Prajna, the meaning of it, after we understand 智慧 or wisdom in our own understanding, we feel 智慧 or wisdom is not suitable to translate all meanings, the original meanings of Prajna. That means somehow it's different. Okay. Human beings' wisdom is very superficial, and it's not like the wisdom Buddha taught. So it's not suitable to use wisdom to describe this kind of understanding. Okay. And today, in my understanding, I think even when we talk about wisdom, we are thinking it's higher than knowledge. Okay. Students, they go to school, they learn so many knowledges from the school. After they graduate from university, even gain PhD degrees, can we say every one of them, they all have wisdom? I think we cannot say that, because we still, from time to time, hear that some people from very famous university, they have done something wrong in their life, hurting people, harm the society, harm others. And so even some people, they gain a lot of knowledges, but we cannot say all of them, they have a wisdom. Okay. So that is one level to another level. When we talk about wisdom, probably we're going to say wisdom is the ability to make decisions, right decisions. You are not just knowing knowledges, a lot of skills, but actually you are able to use those knowledge to make right decision and use those knowledge properly. Probably wisdom is this part. Be able to make a right decision. Okay, to do something good for you, to do something good for others. Okay, so we can understand what is knowledge, what is wisdom. Okay? Just like some people, they may be able to build a car. They know how to use different parts to build a car, but they are not able to skillfully use the car to do something good. Okay, and so let's try to understand this kind of a phenomenon. What is knowledge? What is wisdom? But in Buddhism, we go further. Wisdom is not just something we are thinking in mind, not just dealing with ordinary phenomena. Actually, wisdom is a way to cut off all kinds of ignorance. Wisdom is to cut off all kinds of ignorance, all kinds of attachments. Even we feel, oh, it's good, but somehow if you have a strong attachment, it's going to produce negative consequences someday. So it's go further. We're talking about how to stop, continue to develop negative karmas in our life from our own attachments. This attachment is based on self-attachment. So we are going to find the roots of it. And also in Buddhism, wisdom is real experience, not something with words, with superficial thinking. You want to combine what you understand with your own action. You react directly from this understanding, not through a lot of theories. I feel this is wisdom. And so long time ago in China, a monk, he told everyone, I wanted to say goodbye to you because I'm going to pass away soon. And he knew the time is up, and when he's going to abandon this body. Then people say, Venerable, would you please say a few words to us before you leave, okay? Before you die? He said, no, I'm not getting used to do a lot of talking. Monks continue to encourage him, please, before you die, say something to us. Then he said, if you can only talk, not able to do it, this is not real wisdom. Very short sentence. But today I'm still remembering it. You just talk, but you cannot do it. It's not real wisdom. So based on this kind of understanding, we know what is knowledge, what is ordinary wisdom, and also what is Buddhist wisdom. Because of those reasons, so today when we translate Sutra, we don't use wisdom to translate the word prajna. We still remain its original pronunciation, prajna. Paramita, accomplishment, and going to another shore by having wisdom, and from this attachment shore to another no attachment shore. Okay, I think I wanted to simply introduce the name of this sutra, the title of this sutra, in this way. Now I can see I already used the time for just explaining the title of this sutra. And so today we don't have time to go to the contents because even the first paragraph, I prepare myself to divide into at least two sections to explain. I think it's better not to rush to go through the sutra. I hope that we can use this opportunity carefully and clearly understand each sentences and also its meaning, and in order to correctly understand the sutra. Thank you.